Greetings folks and welcome back to another CCNA archive. In this one we're going to start exploring protocols and how different protocols can be used to access different bits of information. We're going to learn a little bit about HTTP, HTTPS and FTP, but hopefully it gives you that broader view of what protocols do. Here, much more simpler network design. I have a PC on 192.168.0.10 and I have a server on 192.168.0.100. I'm going to go into simulation mode. I've got lots of packets here. In fact, I can just stay in real time. But to determine how this can all act differently, one thing that I can do is from the server, I could request a web page 192.168.0.100. Now, if I do that, I get a web page back from the server. So I'm on the PC at the moment and I've just requested a web page from the server. I've just received that web page. And as you can see, there we are, but I've had to specifically use the browser, that's the application that I'm using, and the protocol that I used in order to get this web page was one called HTTP, Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Another thing I could do is I could actually stop and try a different service. So this server, I go to services, I could turn off HTTP, so it doesn't like HTTP requests anymore. Okay, so let's stop, close, and we'll try that again. So http:// that's my protocol, and then 192.168.0.100, and I'm not getting the response now because that server doesn't like that protocol anymore. Whereas one protocol that's still running is the secure version of HTTP, which is HTTPS. Now if I hit go on that, hey, I've got my website now. So the idea that these two devices are communicating with each other, but they're using different ways to do it, means they use different port numbers, they're using different protocols. That's what's happening. Another thing that I can do is I could also say request a file using FTP, so I could go into my command prompt. Now I can't just go, https://192.168.0.100 here. It's not going to do anything. That's not a valid command. It's not the application that I need to browse a web page. What I need is a valid command here. So I'm going to use just something like FTP, and then I'll say 192.168.0.100. And when I get that, I get, hey, connect, and it should be Cisco. Username is Cisco. There we are. And I can get this file here. I'll just copy this quickly. Back to my PC. And now I'm getting a file that was located on this server. I'm now getting that transferred over to my PC, and that file transfer can happen. And these are all using different protocols. They're all being governed in different ways. The rules, the commands that I might need, or the actions that I need to take are all being defined by the protocol that I am using. So like say HTTP got me the web page. HTTPS also got me that web page, but it had all that traffic encrypted. FTP is a way for me to get a file from a server, and there's loads and loads and loads of different protocols that we'll learn more and more about. I hope you enjoyed that one, folks. Remember, like, subscribe, and tune in every Wednesday for another CCNA archive.